All right, so Justin Gaethje signed with the UFC memorably back in 2017, realized an interim lightweight title with his win over Tony Ferguson in 2020. But you know this man exceedingly well, frequent golf partner of yours. It's that undisputed gold that he's really.
Yeah, it's all he wants, right? The guy loves to fight, but he ultimately wants to become a champion. I don't know if Justin Gaethje will be satisfied with what he has done in the UFC if he doesn't get another opportunity to try to become the champion. But every time he fights, he puts on such tremendous shows that he almost gets fast-tracked back to a title. Tonight he has to go out and dominate, and that will put him right back in line to be looking at a UFC championship fight.
And he has won other major titles. Obviously, the bank account looks pretty good, but Justin Gaethje is always going to be fighting the best in the world, and that is his reality once again here in the Octagon tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib NURMAGOMEDOV getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib NURMAGOMEDOV's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib NURMAGOMEDOV from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib NURMAGOMEDOV. We are set for our main event of the evening. Our championship fight. Now for the official introductions. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Herb Dean, third man in the standing room only, as you might expect, for this second installment between Khabib NURMAGOMEDOV and Justin Gaethje. There was definitely a discrepancy in physical strength when they met for the first time back at UFC 254 on February.
There was a difference in strength. Showed that what he was doing was working. He has to stay at range, use those leg kicks to keep Khabib away from him and try to keep space so that he can defend the takedowns that ultimately was his undoing in the first fight.
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Clipped him with the right hand there.
To this point, Gaethje has beaten him to the punch. Every time they come together, Justin Gaethje is the one landing the major strikes.
Driving the back of the head, pull it forward on the head, and then land those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here. Oh!
All right, nice job by the wrestler to engage in the clinch here very early in the fight with this kickboxer. He said he didn't want to recklessly chase takedowns from the center of the octagon, so we'll see what he does here in the clinch.
These are safe takedowns. Once you get chest to chest, you can start to trip. You can start to manipulate your opponent by moving him in ways and in directions that they don't recognize. This kickboxer is high level, but he is not high level for fighting in this clinch position.
Well, missed on that one. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Clean with the right hook. Oh, huge right hand. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Gaethje.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Straight right hand now, just missed. Step back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish your fight. Hurt again.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Take shot. Now, take shot.
GAETHJE gets hit with a kick. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Snapped off the jab nicely there. Oh, effective strike there from the corner. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Justin GAETHJE.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Beautiful jab there from GAETHJE, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC.
It's so fun to call a Justin GAETHJE fight. People think he's reckless. People think he's a wild man. But Trevor Whitman has him locked in. His technique is beautiful when he strikes. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Nice punch to the head.
Another hook lands there by GAETHJE. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. Swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Timely defense there, huge block for him. That horn sounds means. All right, there's the horn. How about that? All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Effective strike there by GAETHJE. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And he comes through with a big knee. Well, pretty good block there, and an even better counter kick to the body by NURMAGOMEDOV. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Back and forth to go.
Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up. Oh, nice right hand punch. Yeah.
For the kickboxer, he really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. I've always thought one of Justin GAETHJE's most underrated strikes is that left hook. He throws it really tight. He keeps his right hand up when he's throwing the left hook. And he lands it over and over.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight, not exactly what we thought we would see. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Nurmagomedov's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. GAETHJE gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace of the opponent.
Just out of range with the big right hand. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, now we got some blood, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though that shot has cut him open.
Now we're in a fight. Now we're in a fight, John. I mean, you got the blood flowing. The guy's got a cut. Let's see how this fight plays out going forward.
And potentially a critical takedown here. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop him. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurt.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter. He's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Now under a minute to go in the second round. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
GAETHJE's eye is closing up. 20 seconds to go, round two. Connection's lying there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes. Trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins champ.
You ready to fight? Ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Good jab there by the champion.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oh, nice jab by GAETHJE. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Nurmagomedov's lower jaw is just nasty at this point, really swollen in that area now. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, collar tie.
Now they separate.
Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Justin. Justin Gaethje?
Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night time.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good.
Big double leg, double change.
All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The Cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full. They're working full tonight. I mean, the Cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen, because you're not gonna not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's gonna get real bad.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Gaethje's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah. And the doctor doesn't, he doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about your feelings at home. That will do it. That cut calls an end to things, and ultimately it'll go into the books as a TKO doctor stoppage. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.